these folks assigned to me when I first heard some rustling out there. These times ain't normal. Anything can happen. I don't want me and my folks worried and stressed out through the night, but we gotta keep our defenses up during times like this. I was scared at first, but then I noticed it was one of your beautiful canoes buoying across the lake there, so I smiled and waited for you to make your way back to our meeting spot. I missed you. We didn't expect anything like this to happen after those seamen brought us over to these Americas. Never did I think I'd meet someone like you. Never did I think I'd make such great friends with you. Someone of an entirely different race, a different creed, a different everything. I also didn't think I'd do all this work for nothing, that we'd be shipped over into a war about something we didn't know nothing about, but here I is, right here, right now. Wishing everything was like it was back in Africa. We could just be peaceful. Keep your thoughts to yourself, do your honest work, have your fun, but here, keeping the peace can't be that way. Peace is great, but things ain't peaceful. Things is far from peaceful. Nobody's this scared in the middle of the night unless something's bad going on in the land where they lay their head at. War's coming in these Americas, and I know it. Y'all natives have had enough of these settlers, and I don't blame you. All of the things you told me in the twilight, we Africans wouldn't put up with either. It's hard for us to not realize what we've pledged our word before all this war broke out. Before they brought us over here. We wouldn't want to renege on this here land like they did. We wouldn't want to lose our integrity on this here land like they did. We wouldn't want you to stop considering us friends on this here land like they did. I'm not sure if you know, since the settlers don't really invite y'all, since y'all won't help them with any of their projects, but round here, round these parts, where the sailors set up plantations and mansions for themselves and their workers, they've been decorating. And the decorations ain't pretty. It's all politics. The beautiful bodies of the blacks and the natives have been set up on display. The severed head here, an amputated arm there. These colonizing folks don't take kindly to any rebellion. The first scent of insurrection, and voila, we've got ourselves a new carnal exhibition to stink up the work area. I don't know about the Europeans, but we Africans, we aren't against you. We won't betray you. But we've certainly got friendly agreements with these rich folks that I'll be the one to tell you. Men are getting enlisted by the whites, while we merely work. They won't even consider us for the war, so I suggest you do the same. Start speaking to your folks and letting them know what's going on. No man can fight for his land all alone. No man can defend his hearth without heat in his blood. Heat in the blood of his people, ire bubbling in their veins, which is why I think those unprincipled settlers don't enlist us too. We might have agreements, but why would we be on their side? So we merely work, and work, and work, and work, but the work hasn't been so bad for me since you told me about that kid that's coming on the native side of things. A new babe? Back in Africa? We wouldn't be decorating the city with bloody body parts. There'd be beautiful flowers, dancing women, frolicking music, but this place is different. It's not the same as it was before when they first shipped us over here, before they began differing alliances with your folks and our folks. The Americas are completely new to me, home to you and mere loot to them. Back in Africa, we'd have high hopes for the kid. Here in the Americas, we think y'all are welcoming the kid to hell. But thankfully, the land is changing. You were telling me about your traditions, regardless of what these settlers think. Spirits, nature, wigwams, the wild. The whites don't want that around here anymore. There's only one spirit, and it's holy, There's only one law, and they wrote it. Not the sounds of your people, not the sounds that you hear in the trees, not the sounds you hear in the wind, not the sounds you hear in the rays of the sun. The Americas isn't wild no more. The land is becoming a civilized sweatshop for me and my people, while we were used to wild huts. It's becoming a dead home to you, while you're used to a territory full of life. Where's the honor in having land if you just take it from the people who own it? Where's the humanity in making laws if you aren't lawful yourself? How can you call yourself a hero if you see an innocent babe on the way and you hoard the severed bodies of your brethren on the child's beautiful land? But even with all these changes, I'm sure justice remains on this land, here in the Americas. Even if the settlers only care for stuff, there's got to be something to say for our inherited fate. Regardless of what happens, even if the seamen get all their stuff after all, even if they hoard everything of their dreams now, I've learned something from the Aboriginals, from all these night talks with you and our friends. That's just right now. We are forever.